Hello, students. My name is Shesi George, your professional lecturer and accounting teacher. In this video, we are discussing the concept of costing methods. Costing methods. What is costing method? Is nothing but a cost ascertainment techniques that is based on the nature of business. A cost, write it down, a cost ascertainment techniques that is based on the nature of business. Costing method is used to ascertain the cost of producing or cost of production based on the nature of the products or business. Okay? Now, costing techniques, as you can see, is bifurcated into two. We have the specific order costing method, and number two, the continuous operation costing methods. All right. The specific order costing method is further trifurcated into three. We have the job costing, the batch costing, and the contract costing. Also, the continuous operation, we have the process costing, the service costing, and output costing. All right. So let us take them one after the other. Let's start with the specific order by considering job costing. In job costing, job that is a particular task or a particular work to be done that is specific. For example, the production of furniture. So furniture companies will adopt this kind of costing method. All right. So for you to ascertain the cost of your production in a job costing, for furniture, you have direct materials, direct labor, you add your direct expenses, then you are going to add your overheads, which is the indirect cost. All right. So the addition of this will give you what we call the factory or the work cost. All right. Then you add your admin cost to it. Then you have your production cost, the cost of production. Then you will add your profit margin. All right. Then it will give you your sales. So this is the quoted price. This is what we call the quoted price. All right. The quoted price that will be given to the customer concerning job costing. That is a particular task. Okay. If you are to carry out a particular task, you as the cost accountant, you add all these elements of costs as I've explained. Okay. Then the next one is called the batch costing. That is the quantity of items produced at the same time. That's what we call batch. Batch means the quantity of item produced at the same time. So when we say batch costing, you are going to have your units. Supposing in a batch, supposing you have 500,000 units, all right, then you have your direct material, direct labor, your overheads. Okay. From your overheads, we have factory or work costs. All right. Then when you add this, it will give you your work cost. Then if you have your admin, you add it. Then if you have, then this will give you your cost of production. Okay, cost of production. Then you are going to add your profits. All right. Then you have your quoted price, selling price. Then you divide by the units. So if the unit is 5,000, then you divide. You know, when we say batch, in a batch, you may have 5,000 units in a batch. So the costs per unit will now be, supposing this is 10,000 naira, so the cost per unit will now be 10,000 naira divided by 5,000 units. Then it will now give you 2 naira per unit. Okay, so this is what you sell to the customer, 2 naira per unit. So that is about job and batch costing. Is that clear? So if you understand, please do share with your friends. Do share with your friends. I remain your lecturer, Shesi George. Thank you. Bye for now.